answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
That's what they say. Folks, this is satire, is it? Or is it not? Well, there's this great American, well, he used to be considered great, and by today's standards, he may not be, but he used to be considered a great man. Who said, give me liberty or give me death? Is that John Paul Jones? I think it was. Back then, liberty meant a lot more. I wonder why. Why is freedom not so precious anymore? I think it's because people have a misconception of security coming from the state. But that could be a topic for another day. Right now, we're going to talk about give me liberty or give me death. The other day, an action occurred that was happening a while back, and it went away, and in fact, I forgot completely about it. At a Yankees game, during the opening ceremonies where they sing the national anthem as well as other national songs like God Bless America, which I found to be rather patriotic when I watched the clip of what was going on. I enjoyed it quite a bit, in fact. Two men unfurled a banner. It had to be 20 feet wide and probably 15 feet deep. They unfurled this banner, rolled it out over the edge up on the second story. And it said, had a big picture of Trump. It said, Trump or death. 1776, 2024. Give me Trump or give me death. Well, it's a little different than give me liberty or give me death. But is that the sentiment? Is that truly the sentiment out there? Well, leaving aside the concept or notion that Trump is a savior, we can ask the question, is Trump what can save America? The America that you and I love. Right? Apple pie, baseball, and I don't know. What is America? They're destroying it. Can Trump restore America? Let's not use the word save because it has so many connotations. But can Trump restore America? I think it's a valid question to ask. There is an awful lot of support for the man. I don't think he can, folks. I don't think he can. And I don't say that to be argumentative or pessimistic. I don't think America is saved because of the sheer number of anti-American Democrats in the country now. What I think Trump can do, and hear me out, if he is in charge of the government, if he controls the government, if the government obeys the president, and Trump is that, then the American dream, the American way of life, the American idea, or ideal, if you will, I think that can be preserved, but we're going to have chaos. We're going to have it. I think that's a foregone conclusion. We're going to have our chaos. It's just who is going to be in charge of the government when it occurs. Now, let's just play Hollywood movie script. Okay, we're not talking about reality. We're talking about a Hollywood movie script. let's just say we get a president in 2024 who is even worse than Joe Biden as a Democrat. He's going to make the most asinine and immoral decisions and force everybody. And America rejects it, well, the good people, and we go into a civil war. Yeah, he's going to civil war. Just chaos. But they control the government, they control the military, they control the bureaucracy, they control the courts, they control the means of production, they control the infrastructure because they're in charge of the government. Would you rather see that? Would you rather have Trump in office, partially controlling the bureaucracy, partially controlling the government, partially making America operate, and then the chaos breaks out? Do you think we stand a better chance in that movie scenario? Right? Do we stand a better chance? Right? The salvation of the country, period. Remember, America hasn't undergone this battle in over 200 years. The battle I'm talking about is to establish a government that is functional. Now, right after the Revolution, the Articles of Confederation were created, and the country existed for several years. It wasn't until 1789 that they came up with the U.S. Constitution and replaced the Articles of Confederation. There were 6 different presidents in office under the Articles of Confederation. And they had a form of government. It wasn't working very well, so they came up with another one, and it worked very well. But let us not forget that you can't just make up a government and have it work. That's not how government works. That's not how the human psyche works. That's not how natural law works. You need moral, decent people in charge to administrate government. And there needs to be sound, well understood principles behind the government. So we go back to the question, right? Why do you want that? Why would you want that? Why would you want sound, moral, decent government? Yeah, you look around and you go, I know exactly why. Right? But is it worth fighting for? Is it worth fighting for? We're going to find out if America thinks so. Once again, Tories, British sympathizers, British supporters, people who are afraid to stand up against the British or just outright supported the tyranny, the lawlessness that was being visited on the colonies. That's right. A lot of American colonists stood around and absolutely supported the burning, looting, and murdering that the British government did. If you look at history in a different kind of way, you see that, yeah, that's what the Redcoats were doing. They were selectively targeting political opposition. Give me liberty or give me death became the war cry, along with many others. Like, don't tread on me, the Gadsden flag. So how many Tories are out there? Can Trump preserve the American ideal, an idea? while we go through a literal purge, a political, social castration, right? Or shall we say, removal of the carcinoma, the cancer. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Chance favors the prepared mind. I hope you are prepared. I'll see you tonight for the Friday Free for All. Until then, enjoy. Relax. No, work hard. Get prepared.